Coming up this morning on Action News, a Moxie man is facing serious charges for providing others with child pornography. It comes after a months-long investigation that focused on an Instagram page, which was later traced to the man. We'll fill you in. Plus, the hack that halted all gun sales and even affected adoption processes in the state has been resolved. Services were delayed for 2 weeks, and now clerk's offices statewide are inputting a backlog of court documents, trying to play catch-up. We'll have those details, and the application process for a Benton County Historic Preservation Grant is now open, aiming to do exactly what the program's all about, preserve Benton County's history. And the grant is awarding tens of thousands this year, but folks won't want to delay. The deadline is in a little over 2 weeks. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, I got to say, that wind was pretty gusty yesterday. Fortunately, we didn't have any of that moisture to go with it.
Sure.
Today, I do know that rain is starting to roll in the latter half of the day today. Yeah. Are we expecting that wind to stick around this morning?
Well, what I will say is the wind did die down late yesterday afternoon. It's pretty calm out there this morning. Now, as we go into the later evening hours tonight, wind is going to be much stronger than we saw yesterday. Most of us seen winds gusting 50 to 60 miles per hour as we do go into your late evening hours tonight through early tomorrow morning. We're also going to be welcoming in some snow, especially to the Kittitas Valley. We could see accumulating snow during the late evening hours and into tomorrow morning. And then all of us are going to be looking at rainfall as well, or I should say all of us that don't see snow will be seeing rainfall. That does include the Tri-Cities. As we do look out over the Tri-Cities this morning, though, there are a few isolated snow showers out there. So if you see a few snowflakes on your way to work this morning, that's not totally out of the question. It's 37 degrees right now with a very light wind. Again, we are going to be looking at a much different scenario tomorrow morning at this time. So here's a look at your weather headlines. A few showers early on this Tuesday, a few of those isolated rain and snow showers. That more vigorous storm system works in this evening. And once it does get here, wind, snow, and rain will continue through the remainder of the forecast period. We'll talk what is a very busy day of weather coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. A Moxie man is facing charges after being accused of providing child pornography for others. Yakima police say they've been investigating this case since mid-July, and police say they were alerted about an Instagram account that was being used to distribute child sexual abuse materials to others. They say they were able to identify the suspect after getting a search warrant. The suspect was arrested on November 13th. And a triple-digit speeder accused of driving under the influence tried to escape from Franklin County Sheriff's deputies. They posted these pictures of the aftermath of that escape attempt this Saturday. It started this Saturday night, past Saturday night, on Taylor Flats Road near Honeysuckle Road. Deputies clocked the car at 102 miles an hour. After attempting a stop, the driver took off and crashed through a vineyard after trying to take a curve too fast. The driver then fled on foot, and canines as well as deputies were able to track him down. The driver faces several charges, including attempting to elude DUI and reckless driving. The state's computerized courts record system is back up and running following a hack of the statewide court system. Leaders with the administrative office of the court say they were able to restore online resources for the Washington State Patrol to resume background checks after a 2-week delay in services. The delay caused all gun sales in the state to be put on hold and also caused pauses in other government procedures, such as filing for adoption. Authorities have not determined who is responsible for the hack so far. As for the Yakima County Clerk's Office, they still face the task of inputting 2 weeks' worth of documents, hearings, and records due to the recent outage. The system had gone offline on November 4th because of unauthorized activity affecting the public, courts, and attorneys. In response, local courts, including those in Yakima County, extended filing deadlines and adjusted hearing schedules. While operations are now resuming, it may take some time to fully catch up on the backlog caused by the outage. And if you received the notification regarding your pipes and unknown materials from the city of Pasco last week, there's no need to worry. They're not made of lead. The notification sent out is in accordance with the new EPA regulation, which requires pipe material be identified. The city has been working on this over the past few years, but they have around 40% of the city's water service lines left to identify. Public Works leaders with the city tell us they do all the required water testing, and there's nothing to be worried about.
I've been here at the city of Pasco for over 19 years. I've never seen a lead water service line in the ground, and we've dug up hundreds or probably thousands of water services. We've never seen any lead. The notification does not mean that we have elevated levels of lead.
As for your pipe material being verified, if it hasn't already, we're told there's no action needed or cost to the customer. Yakima County Sheriff Bob Udell is getting a pay raise. On November 12th, the Yakima County Commissioners voted to increase Sheriff Udell's 2025 salary from $161,000 to $199,000. Commissioner Amanda McKinney told us what was behind the reason for the change.
Specifically in Yakima County, our sheriff was making less money than his subordinates. But what we're looking at is we always want to make sure that anyone who's fulfilling that role is doing so because they think it's going to benefit them and their family and their career. And certainly a subordinate making less than the person who's in charge of the entire organization doesn't really make sense in other organizations, and it certainly doesn't make sense for the sheriff's department.
Starting next year, the sheriff will make 13% more than the chief deputy, who was making more before the vote. And applications are now open for the Benton County's Historic Preservation Grant Program. The program has been around for about 15 years, and this year they have $50,000 to give out to a variety of different suitors in an effort to promote historic preservation or programs in Benton County. Some organizations that received funding in the past years include the Richland Players and the Reach Museum.
When you look at the types of projects we've had over the years, we've been able to impact a lot of different things. So whether that's the preservation of artifacts and materials or preservation of stories or interpretation of different things, I think these are good for the community to, sort of understand its past and where it's come from and where it's gotten to today on its trajectory to where it's going.
Now, the application window will close at 4 p.m. on December 6th. That's a Friday. Grants are predicted to be awarded in January 2025. You can find the application up on our website, KEPRtv.com. And with that, let's jump right over to meteorologist Jefferson Donovan. Jefferson, it seems like we have a bit of a mixed bag as we wake up this morning. Seems like some folks are going to be seeing some darker clouds. Folks might see a little bit more sun breaks. What's kind of the dealio?
Well, I would say that today we are going to be looking at a mixed bag of weather in general. This morning we are seeing some rain and snow showers across the entirety of the forecast area. This afternoon is going to be primarily calm for most of us, or at least primarily dry for most of us. But then as we go into the later afternoon and evening hours, we are going to be focused on loads of precipitation entering our forecast area. We're also going to be looking at winds really ramping up for everyone. And if you have any travel plans through the mountains, well, I might in a crass manner just say forget about it, because we are going to see blizzard-like conditions through the Cascades this evening through tomorrow morning. We will talk about all of that coming up here in a few minutes.